So measuring for your Flexi-felt clears. Now it's pretty easy, but at the same time you want to get an accurate measurement so you're being sent the correct model for your furniture legs. So measuring for your round chair legs, pretty easy. All you really want to do is just get a diameter of the bottom of the chair leg. So in this case, this round chair leg, all you really want to do is just take a measurement in the middle from one side to the other. In this case with this chair leg, it's 26 millimeters. Basically then just look at the sizing guide and choose the appropriate model. Now sometimes what you might find is your chair legs actually taper up from the bottom. So with our Flexi-felt clears, they're basically 25 mil in height. So what you'd want to do is basically about 20 mil up from the bottom of the chair leg is get a diameter there to see what they're going to fit. So in this case I find the easiest way to do it is just grab a piece of paper, wrap it around the bottom of the chair leg about 20 mil up, and where that is just take a mark and mark where that touches, and that'll give you a pretty accurate circumference of that measurement at that height. So we'll just take a measurement of that circumference, and it's 82 mil. And a bit of old maths from school, if we go 82 divided by 3.14, that should give you a pretty accurate diameter. In this case 26 mil, which is the same obviously because we don't have a taper. Okay, for square legs, really simple again. All you're really going to do is just take a measurement across the middle of the bottom of the chair leg. Being square, both sides are going to be the same width. So what you want to do is just put your ruler across, or a tape measure across the bottom. In this case for this square chair leg, it's 22 mil. And once again, the 6825 model should fit this perfectly. Same scenario as the round chair legs. If you do have a bit of a taper up from the bottom of your chair leg, all you really want to do is just take that measurement about 25 mil up from the bottom of the chair leg and use that as your sizing guide for choosing the model. So one of the most common questions we get asked is, how do I measure if I have rectangular chair legs? And it's not too hard. All you really want to do is just take a measurement from each side of your chair leg and then divide by 2 or halve it to get an idea of whether it's going to fit for your chair legs. As long as they're not more than sort of 5 to 7 mil out of square, then they should fit within our sizing guide for our square chair legs. So to give you a bit of an idea how that might work, we've got an old chair leg from home, and what we're going to do is just measure on one side, which is 25 mil, and then just get a measurement on the other side, which is 20 mil. And all you really want to do is just halve that or divide by 2. So in this case, 20 mil, 25 mil, you're looking at 22.5 mil, and then just choose the appropriate model for our off our sizing guide. So in this case, it's a 6825 model. And what you want to do with the rectangular legs, it can be a little bit harder just because of the nature of the rectangular shape. Just get them over the edge of the chair leg and then push down. You're not going anywhere. So you worked out your measurements, you have a look at our sizing guide, and they just don't seem to fit within the parameters of what we have there. What do? Well, we try and have it so that most of our models will fit most sizes and styles of chair leg. Unfortunately, there's just going to be a few that slip through the gaps at this stage. Now we're working on it, but that guide there is simply as it states, as a guide. So what you'll probably find is that if any of your legs are 1 or 2 mil outside of that range, they'll almost definitely fit. It's just going to take a little bit more work. Now if you do order and you find that they're a little bit too small or a bit too big, by all means you're welcome to return them. Our refund policy, just whack them in the post and we'll do a full refund. Probably the best bet and the easiest thing to do is, if you're on that borderline, is just order one of our free sample packs. Grab one of them, order online, check them out, see if they're going to work for what you want, and if they do, well, then you can order some more.